What is going on? Real Talk with JJ. I was planning to make another video about how I went to the beach today, and it was going to be covering about life and trust. That's going to come later because this video needs to happen first. Man, I'm kind of astounded, and I know maybe if you're younger this might not be a surprise, but this is pretty pathetic. But before I get into it, I'm going to make some facials that I'm going to use for a thumbnail to explain why I'm making this video. One of them is this, or maybe really. All right. I created a video maybe 2 days ago, and the video was, the thumbnail said this is crap. And this is for anyone that's starting a channel, or especially for newer content creators who, or YouTubers, whatever you want to think of it is, 40 and up. For me, this is bogus. So what I did, I called this person out, I read their comment, and I left it. I got excited that I saw another comment from them on my recent video. Actually, the first comment was on doom and gloom, I believe, and it was a pretty juicy comment. I think it was scripted. And then this one that I just created, let's say, I don't know, 2 days ago, this comment came in 17 hours, same person, but this time they don't have a picture of them. And it looks like they've changed their email or part of their handle. And I want to tell you why I think this is crap. They say, you've been showing up, creating, and staying consistent, but let's be honest, the results aren't matching the effort. That's not just annoying, it's a waste of your potential. If you're still waiting for the algorithm to magically reward you, you'll be waiting forever. But I don't have to wait long for these messages, do I? Anyway, growth doesn't just happen, it's triggered by ideas. Right now, you're sitting on a channel that could be so much bigger. But without the right moves, you'll be spinning your wheels. I'm actually sitting down, but if you're done playing it safe and ready to break through, I'm ready to show you. How? You win? So strategize. You're not even listening to my videos. You're not even link dropping. You're copying comments. You're throwing fear in based. I'm a 53-year-old guy. This is ridiculous. I'm not even insulted that you're not watching my videos, but I'm kind of sad because I called you out and you don't even want to defend it. You just want to be a, I want to say link dropper, but a comment dropper. So I think it's time to do a little reporting, a little blocking perhaps. The way this is worded really frustrates me because I know some YouTubers or content creators that are just getting into this, they get so frustrated. And this person's reaching out because they want to help them because I have potential. I've been needing help for decades, okay? I'm doing just fine. But guys, is this what happens now? Bigger channels like Eek Acres, he doesn't have this. He has a community. But what about people who want to start a channel? This is so not cool. And we can say, Jim, it's the internet, it's bots. You're right. But there's a lot of people that want to have their identity on YouTube, in this case, the internet. They want to show people something. They want to give value. Everyone says you can make money when you're sleeping and all this, but you get this. Because what is the real deal is this is an art, and if we enjoy the art, we will create. But the real deal is if you're thinking of monetizing and all that, it's a lot of work. It's insane. And I bet you when this video goes in a month from now, 6 months from now, they'll say, well, what do you know? You only have blankety blank subscribers. Because they don't know my circumstances. They don't know about my other channels. They don't know, you know, there's so much superficialness. And that's what I want to get to. There's so much superficial, so fear-based. This channel has grown more than I thought in the last 2 weeks. Thank you. 80 maybe subscribers. I'm very excited. But better, I can hear their tone and their personality through the other comments. Calling you out, Jess, thank you. Alan, awesome. I can't say your name right, but your videos are awesome. Oh, my brain fried. Hamburtas, sorry. I know you live maybe out in the Pacific Northwest. So you create for the love of it. Kevin from Eek Acres, he mentioned that you make videos, you keep posting. He gave some great old school advice, and that is you can make videos about anything. You really can. You can make videos and experiment. But his advice was post videos, don't give up. And that might seem so simple, but when you have these kind of comments, it can suck. When you have these kind of comments, it sucks because people are pouring their lives into this. They're skipping family events so they can record and research and edit. People are dedicated. But when you get comments like this, you start to wonder, like, is this what I need? No. It's about trying. It's about going at it. Back to Kevin mentioning that just keep posting videos and trying. It's hard. But he has been on YouTube for 16 years. Maybe not the same channel. 16 years? If you're a Gen Xer, or not even, but 30 years old, you better value that, because that's some serious time. That is amazing. And if you're still with me, that means you're dedicated and you're still listening, which is awesome. Because it's so normal on social media and also YouTube to touch base, touch and go, and then you leave. But if you really want to dig in, you have to have so many different shields of armor. You have to know what it's like to work hard and then people will click off. You have to know what it's like to work hard and nothing happens until maybe months later. You have to know that you edit so hard your body's hurting. You have to figure out that just because you worked hard and you think it's going to serve the audience, it might not until later. I really look up to a lot of people who've been doing this for a long time. And that's where I teach my son, age is a privilege and age is a beautiful thing. And I think in our society, we unfortunately give it a thumbs down, make fun of it. Yeah, our bodies change, our bodies break, but the skills that we create. I'm going to talk more about that next time. Anyway, just beware, guys. This sucks. I'm very interested to know if they're going to see this video, or that I want to bring it up right away. You know, maybe I have their thumbnail. Maybe I'll put their face on a thumbnail. I don't really care, but it's just like, this is what we're coming from. I mean, it's like not even sucker punching. I don't know. I just want people to know that if you're starting, I'm rooting you on, and don't give up. See ya. I wonder if this would be a good face, though. Maybe? I don't know.